All right. Oh, daylight savings time starts tomorrow. Megan, we're gonna have more sunlight in our life. I'm gonna take you on a walk. Probably shouldn't tell my pregnant wife I'm gonna take her on a walk. Yes! Dude, it's a big holiday, man. It means spring and summer starting. We got baseball starting. My fancy baseball draft is tomorrow. I got daylight savings time. Oh my god. So amazing. BTC, ETH, motherfucking Litecoin, Icon. Everybody probably wants to see me say no to ENJ and RVN. VeChain. EOS. I should ask the people. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. It's just a way, just a way that I know. When it comes, I'll just hold on until it's gone. We'll do Aeon and Juan. And we should probably put those after ICX since we're talking about the Interoperability Alliance. Look at my mug. Isn't it nice? I like Nano's chart, kind of, potentially. Potentially. No, I don't, but I didn't mean I'd like it. I mean, it's got one thing going for it. Let's look at Neil. Oh, Neo and ONT are two things I want to look at. I will be charting the market and taking your requests. What's up, Rico? Rico to Freako, where you been? Yeah, no problem, Brandon. My pleasure. It was pretty pertinent to stream just because of kind of where the market's at and the reaction that I had to the pullback yesterday. Oh, QSP. QSP. Taking ing. Queued 'em. Where's Tron? Alright, Tron's breaking the 0.5, so we won't put that there. We will, well, we will, because I want to pull in Tron fanboys. It's all a pyramid scheme, guys. Noah's Ark of Crypto is just a pyramid scheme. Just kidding. What else? Oh, damn, Nem. Nem? I thought Nem was dead. XLM? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. XLM. You know I want to. You know I want to, baby. What's the real... We need to examine XLM. Because I see a risk reward there, potentially. Alright, that's it. Tweets going out. Bang! Why so serious? This my shit. Few times I've been around that track, so I don't know why you don't holler back, because I ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back. Sorry, guys. I'm getting fat. Winter really does it to me here, guys. Alright, so we have a hard stop of 10:30 a.m. Yeah, hard stop. 10:30 a.m. So we have an hour and 24 minutes to get this bitch pizz oppin' on the Mizza Fizzuckin' thing. Okay? So we need to get going. We're going to do the damn thing. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Set an alarm for 10:30 a.m. All right, we got an hour and 23 minutes. She's wirelessly charging. There's only 9 people in here, man. What the fuck? What's going on? Where is you all be? Wolf followed me. Oh, what's up? What's up? All right, guys, you ready for this? You ready for some? Are you ready for some high velocity streaming? All right, You guys like my Browns Johnny Manziel jersey? Look at that shit. You like that? What's up? All right. Let's start with the Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trying to do it. It's at the 0.5 of the drop. Shorts came up a little bit. Only 3K more shorts than longs than shorts. Ain't no thing. Chicken wang, you know. 3K more. So we're good. We got time. At the 0.5 of the drop, real resistance would be the 618. There's also a little bit of a wick resistance here, going back to right here. Support resistance going back to right here, back to right here, back to right here. This bitch is rife with right this zone right here. Going all the way back. Dirt, 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 burp. So I'm still looking just under 4K for a little pullback thing. Looking at the 4-hour. Closing above resistance. Here's the thing. Okay. I feel like every time we've had a Saturday rally recently, we've pulled back on Monday. And we keep going up. So you got to pull back. It's been a good move. We might go from 6 to midnight up to 4K, but if we do, I have ETH shorts. I got 4K BTC shorts. ETH's looking like it doesn't want to do what Bitcoin's doing, but this kind of looks like a. It ain't, but it might. Yeah. What's the volume look like? It's not good. It's not. There's not a lot going on in the ETH USD chart. Even if you were to zoom in here. It's kind of like a 3 inside, especially when you look at this third candlestick. Kind of like a shooting star. It doesn't look as strong, man. ETH doesn't look as strong. Let's look at the inverse ETH chart. Yeah. That looks a lot like how about that? Doesn't have quite the flagpole, but it kind of does. Man, I don't know if that looks like it wants to roll over. If it does, you'd be looking at. Damn, dude, there's definitely room for ETH to even go to 350. 275 with ease. But it's got to get going. It's in danger of rolling over. Legitimate danger of rolling over. And I have shorts at 148 right here. I don't know if it's going to get there. What's up, Ian? Yeah, meh. Let's punt it. Let's go to Litecoin. Bang, son. Look at that fucking. We haven't closed through daily resistance like up here yet. I mean, it kind of did, but then we lost it. So let's see what today does. Let's look at the hourly to look for follow through. Not a lot. All right, so this has been a rise on almost no volume. So, and she's coming up on $60. Yeah, up here is coming up on that resistance, guys, that I've had fucking marked out for 3 weeks now. The 0.5 from the drop. I mean, we have a trend line. And this has been all basically one move. So if you fib from the bottom to the top of this move, the 618 of that is a support resistance flip back from where we came from. 0.1. That's a 50% loss though. So that's worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, we have a fucking lightning long spot. Otherwise, let's say it does get to a resistance zone. You got the 0.5 right here. This is putting the cart before the horse. We'll know when the 236 is broken on the daily close. Until then, I'm not buying more Litecoin. This is extended. One thing I do like is you have seven times more BTC shorts than longs. It's not a ton of LTC BTC shorts, but it definitely is not a lot of LTC BTC longs on Bitfinex. So, and then if you look at the ETH USD long or shorts, very low. ETH USD longs, very high. So you fucking tell me. ETH doesn't look bullish. The longs are already in the market. LTC does look bullish, and the longs aren't in the market. So, just saying. LTC's primed for continuation, even if it pulls back. It's not over leveraged. An extended move doesn't mean over leveraged, guys. So, USD chart. Oh, baby. It's got room to run to 105 on this move. You have a trend line for a longer move to 105 to take place. You know, but I'd love to see this bitch come up to around 68 to 72. Right around there. I just don't want to see it stall right here. And look where this resistance line is. It's basically all the way back here. You want it to reclaim that ASAP. ASAP Rocky. All right, let's look at Icon. Oh, baby. She's got legs. it tried to stall at these two resistances, as you can see, and just pushed right through them, man. So let's do this. $16.50. This thing can run to 29. This thing can do this thing can go engine coin and go 400%. There's just not a lot in between this resistance and 20K sats. There's just not a lot of, those people sold that level. Nobody bought that level. There's not going to be anybody to fucking sell that level. Who bought between here? Between this support break and down here. And if we've already cleared this resistance, if we can clear this spot right here of the bag holders with buying pressure, there's fucking nothing between pretty much this zone and this zone. Those people sold right here, and there was no buying pressure stepping in. There were no new bag holders created at this level. It's basically effectively a gap. You just have profit takers at that point. So bag holders from this zone have to be worked out, and then after that, it's basically profit takers from here to here. And you can't short Icon, so we don't have to worry about that. Maybe you can on Bitfinex, but I'm not worried about that. Because it doesn't fit my narrative. The USD chart, it's still got room to run to 45 cents. 42 and 45 are its next two spots. Like, and I said that a couple days ago on... The next spot's 42.2 cents, man. Like, straight up. And then you're looking like kind of, let's do a box between wick and real body. There we go. This bitch can go as far as almost 50. But this wick is 45, and the 0.5 of this drop is 42 cents. So this can run another 12 to 15%. And true resistance is 98 cents. A dollar. We'll call it $1. Oh, I drew that well. Yeah, it's $1. True resistance is $1. Right here. And right there. I could get down with the shit running to $1. So, right now you'd be looking for shit that has done this, but hasn't done this yet. I have a chart in mind. But let's look at Aeon. It's trying to reclaim this level, and it looks like it has so far. Let's go down to the hourly, and let's look at the volume. Okay. Nice volume break. It's going to consolidate and hopefully not do this right here. 4 hour. It's good volume. Volume precedes price. You just don't want something like this turning into something like this. Right? So we need to reclaim this level and keep it. Because all it's basically done is run up against this resistance right here. To the real body. There you go. It's basically what it's done. It's tapped it one time. So a good way to, if you want to trade with this after a big volume move, a lot of times you can get a slick little quick bounce off the 4 hour 20 EMA. See? I was comparing to this last time. 4 hour 20 EMA. You can get a slick little quick bounce off of it. You want it to be really sure, you can go 6 hour. Look at that. And that gives you a little more room for maybe if this can come back down here around 3280, even as low as 3200. Wick below, but close above the 6 hour 20 EMA and continue on. That's your shot. All my favorite people. This looks even better on the 6 hour. If you want to play the wick for support, resistance, now support. So like a good place to get in this would probably, in my opinion, be about 3180 to 3200. For a flipperoo, for a bounty. What's the AON USD chart say? It looks like it's in a lot better position than the BTC chart is. So just like with Icon, the AON USD chart is going to lead the BTC chart. You are over this resistance locally right here. It's leveling up. Now it's trying to get through kind of this resistance here. Awesome. You can say that all the way up. Now it's trying to get through this resistance. So where would you get in? I think the place that you'd try to get in, if you're trading the USD chart, would be somewhere around 12.2 to 12.6 cents. But let's go to the day chart. This has been a horrific drop. So it's like the only place I can really think to do a fib to the bottom to try to, like, look where this 236 is. It's at $1.12. And if we just wanted to fib this peak and keep it simple, right here, you're at like 37 cents. That's better because we have a clear, we like to see our fibs line up with the support resistances, and there's like a really clear support resistance flip here. It's like this bitch could 3x without a shadow of a doubt. It could 3x. Up to the 236, 37.52. Figure it out at the support resistance flip. That makes way too much sense. Way too much sense. It looks perfect. You know how to press this shit, Ben? Look at that. I'm just saying, man, this could be the start of a much, much bigger move. And the USD chart's going to lead the BTC chart. Just like I said the other day, the USD chart for Icon is leading it. Is leading the BTC chart. Yeah. Looking at both the BTC and USD pair for ICX, it is important not to FOMO. This has been a great... Okay, no, that's not one of the ones. Maybe I didn't use a chart for it. Doesn't look like it. I don't know where this shit is. Maybe I just said it on stream. Oh, I think the USD pair will... So, yeah. Support not to FOMO, and then I retweeted it. Okay. I think the USD pair will lead the BTC pair for ICX. The BTC pair has already broken through the range that the USD pair is trying to break. If the USD pair can push through big resistance here, it'll give the BTC pair all the room in the world to run. Thank you. Because this was resistance on the USD pair, and it had way less resistance above it than the BTC pair did. So if the USD pair broke the resistance, it's clear skies for it, and it will naturally pull the BTC pair up. So that's what we've seen. So we're looking at the same shit here with AON. It's not as clean of a neckline. We're not talking about an inverse head and shoulders or anything, but the neckline on this, and that's what we'll call it. It's just like it was a very symmetrical horizontal resistance. This doesn't have that, but it's the same type of shit. Okay, if you look at the BTC chart on Aeon, it looks a lot of the same, but it's just got a little bit more stretched out resistance vertically than the USD chart does. No. The USD chart in this range never made a new low. The BTC chart for Aeon in this range did make a new low. Okay? So, if this USD chart can get going, it can make this bitch run. I'm just saying. This is a coin I'd be paying attention to. And looking at Juan, not our Mexican friend, but our Chinese friend? Or what we call Wank Hain. See? Wank Hain. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Wank Hain. Use Wank Hain to be a kind of a model for Aeon. Aeon's behind both of them, and they're all three together in the interoperability line. So they're like sister coin pumps. So when Ripple pumps, look at Lumens. When Neo pumps, look at Ontology and look at Gas. Look at ONG Gas now. When Poe pumps, look at QSP. When Digibyte pumps, look at Siacoin. When Bitcoin pumps lately, or when Litecoin pumps lately, look at Bitcoin. Hasn't always been the case. But this is looking like the same shit. So Icon's pumped. Wank Hain's pumped. What about Aeon? Aeon probably would be next. IMO, in my opinion. So, think about it. And if this bitch breaks 10k sats on a daily close, look, man, this resistance has been cleared. So we can even, I think I know where we're at if I fib this. Where do you think we're at? As I say, if you've been around here for a second, you know I'm talking about the 236 every fucking time. This is big resistance. If it closes above, we'll call it 99.50 on the daily close. She gonna fucking bang, son. Then we can start looking at, I mean, look, if Wank Hain climbs out of what I'm really looking at, more than anything long-term on Wank Hain, is to climb out of this hole at 18.3. That'll be a pure on fucking trend reversal. And then, guess what we can do? We can do this. And then our target would be 31k. Not only is it perfect, but it's perfect from a fib level, but it's perfect from a support resistance flip level too. Fib levels and support resistances a lot of times will just naturally, the ones that we trade, they'll just naturally coincide with what we're looking at. They'll work together, and it happens just more often than it doesn't. That's how you know you're trading the right fib levels. So pay attention to this. 99.49, 99.50-ish is what we're looking at today, because that's the 236 of this move. That's this move, the 236 of this move. So as long as it's above 99.47, it's not right now, but as it closes a daily above that, we could start looking. And I always say you want to confirm your daily candle closes. So yeah, 2 days, whatever. We got all the time in the world for this shit, right? But it's looking sexual at the moment. What's up, Jasleen? You're good. No worries. Thanks for coming and stopping by on your Saturday. I appreciate that. Angie, what's up? What's the chance you could show us how to properly use fib retracement extension? So stick around here and watch my streams. I'll stream 3 times a week, and you'll notice how I do it, and you'll pick it up after a while. In my private group, I have some lessons, but yeah, it's kind of actually a science, to be honest with you, more than it is an art. I mean, it is an art, but it's something you got to learn over time. Let me see if I have a video. Here's my gift to you. One time only. That's macro fib retracements. The charts have changed a lot since then, but yeah, and Jaslyn, I think I told you guys last night I was going to stream today, but it wasn't until late, so no worries. And guys, my time is Eastern time, so I always say things in relativity to my time, not wherever you guys could be. Always assume it's Eastern time. Yeah, it's a 29-minute video from June 2018 of... Don't share this. This is private. Of how to draw macro fib retracements. We aren't... But here's the thing. This is after big market cycle run-ups, so this isn't as pertinent right now. We've been through this shit. But it's one way to draw it. And you can use it many different ways. You got to know your fib rules too. So... where we at? Okay. What's Wankane USD? I can't wait for somebody to call me out. Like, he's a noob. He calls it Wankane. I'm baiting somebody. I'm gonna call it Wankane long enough and bait somebody. I think I removed it from my chart. Oh yeah, this is gonna lead it too. This is closer to resistance than. And then you're looking at fucking 57 to 67 cents. So the US dollar pair on this is gonna lead it as well. Interoperability Alliance is being led by the US dollar pairs, not the BTC pairs. And if you're new around here, the Interoperability Alliance is Icon, OneChain. That's the first time you'll hear me say it correctly. And Aeon. They are a consortium or a conglomerate of 3 different crypto projects that are working together on interoperability. So blockchains talking to each other. Aeon's more of the TCP IP protocol type. Icon kind of makes sidechains talk to each other. And like a hub and spoke model, kind of. And then OneChain's all about like financial privacy and shit like that. So, yeah. All good projects. Oh, so now I share that and everybody leaves the fucking video. You guys are buttes. All my favorite people do. ENJ. The answer is NO. Find the next ENJ. Don't join this ENJ. This ENJ is going to bankrupt you. It's still going. All right, so let's do it. Let's fib extend this bitch. Samsung pumps could lead the next great alt season. All right, let's do fib extensions, right? So we're going to draw a generic fib and put our fib extensions on. We want 1.618, 1.272. I always like a 2. I like a 2.68, a 2.272, a 4. Should have a 3618, but we'll go 4618, 4272. All right, so let's delete those. This bitch is, so 1618 is an extended move. Above that, you're looking at 2. So this bitch could go to 6408. And it's easier to see on the 3-day. Less candles. There you go. So you draw it from the top of the previous market cycle to the bottom. Right? Jesus. What the fuck? This would be a natural spot for it to pull back. So let's do this. Okay. 618. All my favorite people. If this closes above 22 cents, it's headed straight to 28. Just a few days ago, this was 3 cents, man. It's almost an 8x. A 7 to 8x. If Icon goes 7 to 8x from the bottom on the USD pair, that's like $1.40 or something like that. I think it was 20 cents. 18 cents. So 20 cents times 7 is $1.40. 20 times 7, or 2 cents times 7 is 14. So we're looking at like $1.26. If I were to go 700% up here. $18 times 2 is 36, times 2 is 72. 90 is 5, 108 is 6, 128 is 7. 126 is 7. It's 7 times. Okay, so it's gone. Why is it saying 600%? 600% of, okay, I guess 100% of itself is self-dividing, but what kind of fucking math is this? It's gone up an additional 600%, but you're not counting its current 18 cent. Okay, whatever. They're doing their math a little differently than I am. We're both saying the same thing, I guess. Not quite, but yeah. Yeah, LTC buyback, just be patient, man. 0.01 would be a blessing. We'll wait for the daily close below the 236, and then we'll start we'll start looking at 0.5s and 0.618s. Jasleen, we got time, man. There's no rush. There's a rush if you want to get wrecked, but there's no rush if you want to make money off of Litecoin. All right, let's stay on task. RVN. So ENJ is awesome. We missed it. Who would have fucking guessed Samsung pumps? I just like, what? I think RVN. Over here, we have a bigger chart history. Okay, just gonna start pulling back. Told you guys that yesterday. Congrats if you made it. If not, I'd be eyeing 560 down to 540. Support resistance flip right here for a bounce. We really might be looking at 419 to 420 down here. These big pumps love to come back 786. And that's typically our rule. You'll get some traction at the 618 though for a bounce. It won't be long-term thing. You can get two. If guys, this was like our bear market strategy here. Macro 786s, macro 886s, but we have a support resistance flip. You'll get some action at the 618 typically. But the 786 is like the prime spot you typically look at, and we do have a support resistance flip right there. So like, I'll wait all fucking day. I'll wait months for 420. Smack that bitch up. Get a bounce. You can get 30 to 50% off of that typically. It's the easiest trade in crypto. EOS. It looks ready to go. It reclaimed the 236 and it's bullish hammer. It's still at this blue line resistance, but I bet you it goes. Let's look at the daily. Let's look at the daily volume. Gosh, I wish it was better. Let me guess. 618. Yeah, this isn't the spot to be buying. The USD chart, is it leading it? USD chart is leading it, but it's right under resistance. I'd love to, but I can't. Can't buy right here. Rather buy at $3. Support resistance flip. Oh well, find something else. Nano? Alright, one thing I'm looking at with Nano. The one thing, because it's lost this level. Like, if you do this at the wick, it hasn't lost shit. So this would be like the point of maximum financial opportunity. And I would get out on a daily close below 22K. Even 21.6, I'd be willing to lose that much off of this wick. 21.7-ish. But the only thing here that I like, right? This is like a broadening wedge. The only thing here that I like, it's holding this wick beautifully. Like, this would be the area to buy. Your clue is going to be like your hourly volume to see what the move's really saying. Okay, not a ton of volume. We're still locally at the bottom, right? The one thing that I like is if I put on RSI, and you go from like right here down on daily closes, and right here is a little bit up. So you have a bull div locally within your range on the daily. Okay, it's a higher time frame. That's good. And it's right above support. And you have a risk reward. I know I would want to be out below 21.6 to 21.7 on a daily close, and I wouldn't be risking too much. And this bitch could fucking moon. It's still at the 786 of this move. Good place for it to reverse. But like, it's time to go. It's time to go. This isn't, I mean, I'd have to draw from, because of the all the wicks here, I'd have to draw kind of the, it's like kind of like a falling wedge. It's not, I've seen worse charts to trade just from a risk reward standpoint. Neo, I mean, she's right there. From a BTC standpoint, it's at resistance. Now let's look at the USD. It's ready. It's ready to go to 1370. It's right there. If it can just push through this last inch, that's what she said. It's literally being held back right here. And that's on Bittrex. So let's look on Binance. You'd want to see it above 950 because that's the 956. That's the 236. But it's playing this daily 20 EMA like a fiddle after the bounce from 0.5, reclaiming it. You only had one daily close below. It didn't confirm it. It's got its best shot in a long time to reclaim 1370-ish, I believe. It's got its best shot in a long time. It's got to get going. The bearish volume ain't there, especially on this pullback. I think it wants to go. I do. I think it want to go. You think I'm lying? I think maybe ONT is going to push it. Because ONT pushed through this zone. And it's got everything it needs to go to 37,924. And its next real resistance, if we take this off, volume precedes price. Look at that big volume candle right there. All right, RSI, you got to go. You're clouding up my shit. Big ass volume candle, no volume on the pullback. You don't want to get a double top here, but a double top here could lead to a higher low. Bids at 20K. No questions asked. Bids at 20K. Support resistance flip. But it pushed through this fucking zone right here, man. And it's ready to go. So the next real resistance is like, I guess 30K or 32K-ish. But it's got everything it needs to go to 37,924. So what about the USD chart? ONT USD. All right. This is why you look at both charts. It's at resistance. So the BTC chart's going to have to lead the USD chart. This is an inverse of everything else we've been looking at. It's at resistance back here. Okay? So it's been great volume, and it hasn't been great bullish volume on a pullback. But, you know, you got to respect that this might need another pullback to play ping pong here. You want it to go. Okay? And a daily close above, I would literally say fuck it, YOLO, and FOMO jump in on a daily close above $1.06. $1.07. Because then it's got everything it needs to go to like $1.56-ish. And that would mathematically line up with a run to over 30K on the BTC chart. So it's there. It has confluence between its prices on both charts. But the BTC chart on, or the BTC chart on Ontology is going to have to lead the USD chart through its resistance. All right. Tron. Tron is simple. Buy the rumor, sell the news. BitTorrent token's useless now, right? Or, I mean, not useless, but it's not it's BTT is, that whole ICO and all that shit's done. So now you're seeing the fall. So there's two places I can grab along. 500 sats and then 410 to 420 sats. Okay? At the 786 on a support resistance flip. I think you'll get a bounce here. I don't think it'll be meaningful at the 618, but I think you can get a good 7 to 15%. Down here, right above 400, is where I could see this bitch going boom, boom, okay? So just remember that. Maybe set alerts down here. That's a fucking no-brainer buy zone. And if you're patient enough, you can learn a great lesson by waiting for it down here. Not every chart's ready to boom right now just because you would want to buy it. Lumens, I'm loving this. I'm loving this shit. So let's look at the hourly volume. Volume should start coming in now. And it's got what it needs for a run to 26, 29. Stop below 2,000 sats. It's got everything it needs to curl up here, and I bet you it does. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? So Bitcoin's going. All right, it's pushing out of the zone. We won't know until 39.30 is breached. But just be wary, guys. What's this volume telling you? It ain't, I mean, it's there, but it ain't changing your life. VeChain, go, bitch. Bang! Come on, baby. Push through right now. You can do it. My bag is way too big. Make me my money. I want my money. Ada! Oh my God! Oh, dude. We're getting rich today, boys. And girls. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, shit's popping. Shit's fucking popping. It's happening. It's happening! Like this gif. Good time to tweet it. Who do you love? Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, this could go to way more than just horizontally. I mean, the real resistance on is like 65 cents and then 77 cents. Very nice. VeChain. US dollar is about to lead us to the promised land. This bitch is turning. It's above the 3-day 20 EMA. It's ready to go. I got nothing else to say. I told you guys I was buying this shit. It's about to pop. VeChain's about to pop right fucking now. I expect to make $4,000 to $5,000 today or in the next few days off of VeChain. Okay? So let's do it. You know how many cheeseburgers we can get at McDonald's for that? You're right there, crypto. Just go. Just go. Just do it! What's up, Sush? Sush on the loosh. Yeah. All my favorite people do. Strap, Viv, Vibe. Fit my narrative. Fit my narrative. Yes. Don't do this at home, kids. This isn't technically correct. Give me a 786. Give me a 786. Yes! Come get it, baby. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I'll spread my wings and fly away. Support resistance flip on Vibe if you want to grab it. I told you guys the other day I'm not grabbing it here. But if you want to, have at it. Just no volume, man. I'm cool. Scared. Sure. Stops below 910. Good luck. Oh. Yeah. This is being propped up by a fucking algorithm. You're at their mercy. I don't typically like to trade these types of charts. Take profit when it pumps. That's all I can say. I'm still waiting for hot at 24 sats. And then 29 and 33 would be the targets. And then 38. Okay? Request, buy down here and sell up here. Buy down here and sell up here. Pretty simple. We used to do this with Zcoin back in the day. Back when you guys didn't know what a fucking crypto coin was. Well, in this range, pretty much what we're doing. But this was the range back then that we used to do this with. We used to buy down here and sell up here. But then it did that. It's craziness. Make sure you're watching your USD charts. If you're trading a BTC pair, make sure you're watching the USD charts. God damn, I love Zcoin. I didn't get myself a masternode, a $4,000 masternode, and I could have done it. I'm an asshole, I know. What are you doing? The only thing that really matters, guys, is price, volume, and fibs, in my opinion. Every indicator is just off of price and volume. The moving average is off price. RSI. Strength. What do you think that is? Price and volume. Off candle closes. Ichimoku Cloud. Basically moving averages, but it's dynamic fibs. LRC is for me. If you like me, subscribe. Like the video. All right, high volume bounce. I bet there was volume. Yep. So we're going to fib the bottom of the start of the move to the top, right at the 786. Inverse head and shoulders, maybe? I don't know. A little bit. Declining volume, check. Inverse head and shoulders is the bottoming pattern. A flat or declining neckline? Kinda. Yeah, sure. Ish. I'll let it pass. Bottoming pattern around the 786. It's not clean. I guess if you want to go to if you want to clean it up and say fuck the start of the move, how about the whole move? There you go. There's your 786 touch. Arbitrary. It's not technically 100% wrong, but it's arbitrary. But sure. I'm not seeing it yet. Ask me on Tuesday. It's close, but it's not. So ask me on Tuesday. I'm not there. I'm not there on it. Dent and FTM? What the fuck is FTM? I keep hearing about FTM. Phantom. You want the Fanta? I've charged it. I've charted this before. I mean, I'd be looking to get back in like right here to right there. It's too big of a price range. I mean, it's not really. It is. It's 10%. That's quite a bit. So I'd say right around here. So let's fib it. It's your 7A6. There you go. I'm cool with that. 112. I'd give it time. You might miss it, but you are at some horizontal resistance. And I've seen it shilled heavily, so I'm not buying here. Cool. I'm looking down more towards the bargain basement, you know, like 112, 114. Otherwise, I'm not in there. I'll go do something else. Dent. Missed the move. Yeah. Nah. Nope. Sell this shit. Fuck it. It's a negative price. It's not yet a negative price discovery, but it's lost support. I'm not kidding. I'm like literally not joking. The only hope locally on this range is that this wick down here, and you can maybe play that off of 22. Below 22, and you're looking at least 12 sats down to potentially 3. Oh, I'm not buying. I just don't fucking do it, dude. You know how many other things you put your fucking crypto into other than Dent? Oh, no dentists are going to use that. I have a question. On Binance, ENJ has 30,000 BTC in its 24-hour volume. How come the buy and sell order tickets don't say that? So the 30,000 BTC, that's how much has been traded in the last 24 hours worth. The buy and order, the order books, those are just what's on what people are trying to buy or sell. But I wouldn't watch order books too much, man. I rarely watch them. They'll fucking fake you out. Just, you have better things to do with your time. Study price action. Look at the charts. If you don't know what you're looking at, don't trade it. Your gut will tell you. All right, so it smacked the 236 perfectly. Now it's trying to come back from locally of the move to the 0.5 on a support resistance flip. This was the spot to buy it, and I think I told you guys that on a couple streams. And it could go sideways. It's got some shit. But ask me on Tuesday. There's nothing to do right now on Komodo. Good boy, VeChain. Good boy. Good boy. Volume coming in. Go, motherfucker. There you go. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. BNT. Is that Bancor network token? Yeah. No thanks. I don't buy that shit. Wait. I'm on the hourly. Oh. No. Definitely not. They all do, man. Eric, they all do. Most coins should have a fucking ton of buy and sell activity on the book. That's just market makers providing liquidity at different levels. That's what market makers do. Market makers aren't out to get you guys. They're out to provide liquidity at price points for the market. They create a market. They make the market for people. That's called a market. I don't know what you mean by... I think by tickets he means orders. Sitting on the books. You can place a buy order and walk away. I've had a sell order for Icon in case I catch a massive, like, Empire State Building size sell from, like, Palm Beach or something like that. It just sits there. It's not going to fill. If it does, I'll be happy. But, yeah. I have sit there buy orders on coins, too, that it probably aren't going to fill. But I'm trying to catch a wick in either direction. Oh. Let's see what Twitter's saying. All my favorite people do. Wanna do. You guys like Walmart Kid? Alright, we're just dicking off now. So, we'll cut a little short. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Please like and subscribe. Okay? The Crypto Critics Discord server is linked below here for free, and then my free Telegram's here as well. Okay? Jump in. Get in these communities. Communities! And get yourself some knowledge, son. I love you. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.